I've been having some problems lately with the electricity supply. Ammeter showing that it's dropping, it's not charging, and occasionally it charges. Anyway, send the Dynamo off for a rebuild. They said there was nothing wrong with it, so they serviced it. Came back, still the same problem. Works occasionally, sometimes it doesn't. At the moment it doesn't. Right, so I've set up a connection from the F pole on the Dynamo to a well-known good earth on the starter motor here, Startix system, and basically it's a closed circuit. It should be 7.6 give or take an inch, and then minus the resistance of the machine. Anyway, that's not happening, so there's something dead. The plan now is to take the Dynamo off, take off the regulator, taking good notes on where all the wires go, and have the Dynamo again rechecked and the regulator rebuilt and converted to a digital one. All within the same original box, but it will just be more modern. Hopefully that'll cure things, because I'm a bit bored really of faffing around, and sometimes it charges and sometimes it doesn't. Literally one trip it's fine, the next trip it doesn't. Sometimes, well, the other day I stopped off to go and pick up some fuel, got back in, doesn't want to work. Well, can't be done with that. I'm sure there's some intelligent person out there who can tell me exactly what's wrong with it, but I'm going to solve it this way. Get it rebuilt, get it over with. There you go. Right, so I will take all the bits off, and then the next video will most likely be when I got all the bits back, sometime in the new year, and wire it all in and see what it all looks like. Here is the regulator, completely dismantled. Originally this car is supposed to have an RF50 regulator. I'm not sure if this is an RF50 regulator, but hey ho, this is what it is. You can just see the auxiliary, not quite sure what that does, something auxiliary. A is for the amp meter. Then on the right hand side here we got the earth. Why there's so many wires for the earth I don't know, but anyway, the earth is connected to this bottom one. Here we have the D plus D, whatever, that comes from the alternator. Here we have F, that comes from the alternator. So this is the regulator side. Oh, stay here, you swine. There's very little play on this one. Whether that's correct, I don't know. Somebody will tell me at some point, because I'm going to take this in to be rebuilt, as I said before. On this side is the cutout, which has a lot more play. It's supposed to have 20 thou or something like that. Anyway, I don't know if this is working properly, because something all of a sudden stopped working. Anyway, this is the one, complete with the wheel covers. So when it's all back together again, it will still look like that, just with a modern regulator bit in here, I guess. I assume this stays the same. We shall see. Right on. Right, it's taken a little while, but we got back one rebuilt Dynamo and a regulator which has been swapped from its original mechanical setup to a digital one. Very simple, look at things, if you know how it works. The next thing to do is to flash the new Dynamo. Never done that before. It's connected to a live It's a negative earth car, so it should flash the field. So there should be a blue spark. Huh? And that, as they say, should be it. Dynamo polarized. Now it's just a matter of connecting that little bunch of wire, and hopefully all will be well. Right, time to try out my modifications, or not modifications, my rebuilding of the head after decarbonizing. See if I've done it right. Here goes nothing. I think you can safely say that works. Woo! Well done me.